Welcome to this explainer. Look, did you know a tiny, almost invisible formatting error could be literally eating away at your logistics budget or delaying your absolute most important deliveries? Seriously, it happens all the time. Today we're unpacking the secrets of the 9-digit postal code so you can stop wasting time and money.
Let's actually kick things off with a pretty startling stat. More than 25% of mail pieces contain some kind of addressing error. 25%. That could be a missing apartment number, some informal street name, or an incorrect zip code. This simple lack of precision, it costs massive amounts of time and resources, not just for the postal service, but for you, the sender.
So, what's the secret to fixing this and ensuring perfect delivery? You're probably wondering how to avoid those dreaded piles of returned mail, or, those super frustrating invalid address errors you get during online checkout. Well, the answer literally lies in just 4 extra digits. By the end of this explainer, you're going to know exactly how to leverage them.
Okay, here's our agenda for today. We're going to cover an intro to ZIP+4 codes, why the correct code matters, how to actually find your code, avoiding common mailing mistakes, some advanced tips and tools, and finally, troubleshooting and FAQs. Let's jump in.
Section 1. Intro to ZIP+4 codes, demystifying the 9-digit postal code.
So, let's look at how we got here. Back in 1963, the standard 5-digit zip code was introduced. But as population scattered and cities grew taller and denser, the USPS just needed way more precision. So in 1983, they implemented the ZIP+4 system. It basically transformed those old, rigid geographical shapes into dynamic delivery lines that power our modern logistics networks today.
Simply put, a ZIP+4 code is your standard 5-digit destination area code, appended with a hyphen, and then a 4-digit route segment extension. It narrows a location down to a hyper-specific delivery segment. While the first 5 digits get your mail to the right post office, that +4 extension identifies the exact path the mail truck will travel. We're talking a cluster of just 10 to 20 houses on a single block, an individual floor of a towering apartment building, or even a specific P.O. box.
Section 2. Why the correct code matters. Speed, accuracy, and savings.
To really visualize this, think of this standard 5-digit code as the broad neighborhood, right? The ZIP+4 segment, on the other hand, is your exact front door, a specific floor, or an individual high-volume receiver. Think about sprawling university campuses or massive corporate parks where tons of departments share one basic address. That micro postcode ensures an urgent document reaches the exact right desk immediately, instead of just bouncing around a mailroom for days.
The crucial takeaway here is that using the ZIP+4 gets your mails sorted by automated machines so much faster. It reduces missed deliveries, lost packages, and means way less return-to-sender mail. Because it translates perfectly into routing barcodes, your mail can actually arrive up to 2 days faster. And here is the real kicker for businesses. Using this to clean and standardize address data can qualify you for commercial bulk mailing discounts of up to 60%. That is massive.
Section 3. How to find your code. Simple ways to locate your 9 digits.
Okay, so how do you actually find it? The absolute easiest method is visiting the USPS zip code lookup tool online. It's totally free. Step 2, you just enter your street address, city, and state. And step 3, click Find. The database instantly matches it to the official standardized address and reveals your exact 9-digit ZIP+4 code. It's really that simple.
But what if you're offline? Well, you can simply do a physical mail inspection. Check an automated utility bill or tax document. Those are generated by commercial systems that pretty much always use the full ZIP+4. You can also use USPS interactive telephony by calling the NCSC at 1-800-238-3150. Or, if you're a logistics pro, you can use the Address Information System or AIS Viewer for offline database queries.
Section 4. Avoiding common mailing mistakes. Why addresses fail validation.
Getting the right code obviously requires the right input. Take a look at this comparison. 324 Elm, Chicago versus 324 Elm Street, App 12B, Chicago IL 56342. To a human, that first one kind of makes sense, but to a computer trying to generate a barcode, it's incomplete. Missing a street suffix or an apartment number can completely derail the automated system from finding your ZIP+4 code.
So always avoid these common pitfalls. Omitting apartment, suite, or floor numbers is a huge one. Misspelling street or city names or using informal local nicknames instead of official designations will absolutely cause problems. And here's one people forget: failing to update databases after delivery route changes.
Remember, Zip+4 codes are based on fluid delivery routes, meaning they can actually change. If you don't update your data, your mail gets delayed.
Section 5. Advanced Tips and Tools. Solutions for high-volume mailing and business.
If you're a high-volume business processing thousands of addresses, there are some incredibly powerful third-party tools out there. GeoCodio, for instance, allows for bulk spreadsheet uploads and has a robust API for Zip+4 appends. Smarty provides up to 55 data points and CAS-certified validation. Melissa brings 40 years of experience with global address verification to the table, and FirstLogic utilizes CAS processing alongside national change of address updates. Basically, these tools ensure every single address you have perfectly matches the national file.
And here's a real pro tip. High-volume businesses can actually register their own unique Zip4 codes for business reply mail via the USPS Business Customer Gateway. Why do this? Because it completely automates returns and postage calculation. When the automated machinery scans that totally unique code, it calculates the postage fee instantly. It is an absolute game changer for workflow efficiency.
Section 6. Troubleshooting and FAQs. Common questions answered.
Let's do a quick lightning round of common questions. First up, does the USPS legally require you to use Zip+4 codes? You'll actually hear a lot of mixed answers on this one.
The official answer is no. The USPS does not enforce mandatory use of Zip+4 for everyday mail. However, using it significantly boosts its efficiency, speeds up processing, and ensures accurate delivery. So, while it's not strictly required for just sending a basic letter to a friend, omitting it for business mail means you miss out on automated sorting perks and lower commercial rates. You really want to use it.
Okay, next question. Why am I getting an invalid postal code format error when registering online? Ah, man, this is so frustrating when you're just trying to check out online or set up payroll.
Usually, this happens because the system requires the full 9 digits properly formatted with a hyphen, like 941334501. Or your base address might just lack a delivery point validation, or DPV. That just means the address doesn't currently exist in the USPS system as a valid drop-off point, which happens a lot with brand new construction or if you forgot a suite number.
As a quick disclaimer, always consult official USPS resources for the absolute most current mailing rules since routing data updates all the time. But I want to leave you with this final thought. Knowing that a quarter of all mail has some kind of addressing error, what processes could you speed up today by mastering your Zip+4? How much time and money could you save just by adding those 4 simple digits?